Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Blood sugar today is over 22.2. Yes, I've taken a correction of insulin. It's going to ease off my head. Today, I want to discuss what I hate about T1D. And there's so much that we have so much easier that I kind of feel, how do I put this, really bad about even saying this is, yes, I hate needles. Yes, I hate having to check the blood sugars. But what's the alternative? It would be death. So, take this off, but I do hate a lot of these things. But you all have to take it in stride. Having your blood sugars in well control will make you feel better. You'll be able to excel. We have to go through a bit more of steps. I know it's not easy. I hate that it's not easy. But again, think of the alternative. When you were diagnosed with T1D before the mid-20s, it was a death sentence. Insulin has changed that. Unfortunately, we don't have a pill. We don't have to stop testing our bloods. We don't need to be hooked up to CGMs. I would rather just go through a life without any of these things. But we have to. And we have to do it in order to live. I feel sometimes I'm whining myself. But it doesn't mean I'm ungrateful. One of the first things you have to be aware of is you are not the first person to have ever gone through this before. And just think late 20s, mid-20s to late 20s. And all of a sudden, you were told you had diabetes. But wait, we have these injections. Do you think people are sitting there, oh, I hate injections. Oh, I don't want to be taking injections for the rest of my life. There's always going to be some part, no matter how much easier this all gets. There are diabetics who say, oh, I hate having to watch what I eat. Whether you're type 1 or type 2, that's a common one. But if you don't, you're going to get high blood sugars. You're not going to feel well. There's a difference between saying, oh, I hate something, and wishing, oh, I wish there was a better way of doing this. You know, I wish there was a better way of doing blood sugars when they first came out. And now we have sensors that read them. But people are now, I hate having to change my sensors every 3 days. It's such an inconvenience. Really? Is that what you're worried about? I honestly have to say, I don't hate any bit of my diabetes care. And that is because I know it's keeping me alive. Do I wish? Sorry, gotta move that over. Prop my arm up here for a second. I wish there were better ways of doing it. But that doesn't mean, I'm gonna close everything off. I'm not gonna do it again. No, that's it. I've had enough. Because the minute you do that, you're opening yourself up to complications. Chances are you're gonna have high blood sugars. I went through a time where I really didn't like doctors. And I would end up in a cycle. I would get out of the hospital, I'd follow what I had to do for a while, and then something would happen, some normal life thing that I would forget, and things like that, and it just ended up in a vicious circle. Don't let it get to you like that. I think back, and I've told this story before, about a young diabetic that I was a roommates with in Lionsgate Hospital years ago. And he was so upset that, he could go out drinking with his friends every night after work. Well, feeling better or going out every night. I'm sure your body did enjoy that, even when you physically could do it. But people keep, I hate having to do this. But they don't get involved in studies. They don't look for new ways of controlling their blood sugars. When I was first diagnosed, a diabetic had absolutely no say in how they were cared for. They went to the doctor said, here, try this until your next visit 6 months down the road. And that was your care. If you could not really question the authority of the doctor. But now we've changed this. Now we have a two-way communication. Someone could bring up, yes, we tried that, and it didn't work. That's what I like. That. Sort of grievous. So, discuss things with your doctor. Say, I'm really having a difficult time doing blood sugars 4 times a day. And go in there with open-ended questions. Chances are your doctor will come out with a solution. I did have this happen to me last December. I went into my doctor's office and I said, yeah, the only thing I'm having to keep buying my insulin all the time, is there a special authority? And he said, oh, I didn't realize you were buying it all the time. Because of my disability, it's taken out of my... We have a synthetic insulin that's identical to the Humalog you're taking, but it's covered by pharmacare. The extra money that I didn't have to pay for that insulin has helped immensely. So, keep asking your doctor if something you don't like, is there another way we can do this? Or are you going to be one of those who are going to sit there and whine the whole time? Oh, it's not really what I want. Oh, I hate this so much. You may hate, but you still have to do things. And with that, have a great day. We'll talk again soon. Bye. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.